Hello everyone, it is Mr. Shark Spambot here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about post-exploitation. So to actually set up these post-exploitation modules, which will be to remotely view a victim's screen and to remotely download files from a victim's computer, you're going to need a cloud machine. Now there are multiple cloud providers. You can use Linode as well if you want to, but I'm going to be using AWS. You can get an AWS free tier account. It's pretty simple. You just need to have a credit card. And after that, you could create a Ubuntu machine. If you want, you can also use Kali. I'll simply be using Ubuntu. You don't really need a Kali machine for this specific tutorial. And I do want to say that I have made a lot of updates to the Shadow Shark reverse shell. First of all, you can now actually use sudo. So I made this regular expression, so then it's now possible to use sudo without actually losing the shell, and you can also now execute things in the background. So these are two really cool features, and this is really interesting because you could execute the screen view utility in the background or remotely downloading a file. Say you're downloading a 15 megabyte file, that may take some time, like a few seconds, and you may want to do other things, or remotely viewing a screen that can probably go on for a few minutes if you want. And so if you don't want if you don't want to lose your shell, then what you could do is you could run the background execution command, and this is really helpful and useful in that scenario. In addition to that, you can now type in multiple lines, not just one line of input. So you could type in multi-line, and it'll open something up. It'll open not like a text editor up, but you'll be able to type in multiple lines. Now note, you cannot go up to other lines. Once you've actually already hit enter, you cannot go back to the line before it. You'll only be able to edit on the current line. So yeah, this feature right here. This uses sys.stdin.read. Okay, so after you've actually SSH'd into your cloud machine, you could clone the repository for screen view. And by the way, this does not actually touch the disk. The screenshots, they're stored in memory. So if you look at this code here, of course, this will be written to disk on the web server, but over here, this is put into the memory. This does not actually take too much memory. The victim's computer should not crash, even if they have 4 gigs of RAM. It still won't crash. Or yeah. Okay, so to clone this, first of all, you're gonna need to install Python 3, Python 3 pip, get Apache 2 PHP, and lib Apache 2 mod PHP. So I'm gonna run this. I should actually update before I do this. So I could update the repositories. And AWS, they have an extremely quick internet connection. It's super fast, and it's really cool. But this is, of course, why you would want to use the cloud. So now we could do sudo service apache 2 start. And now we go in here, clone this, change the permissions, give www data access to this directory, go into screen view, and install the requirements.txt. If you're using Arch, you could follow the Arch guidelines. So I'll install everything. I can set this to path later on. This is fine for now. So now you have this running. So What you could actually do is you could access this from a web browser by typing in like the public IP of your AWS machine, which is available from the portal, and then you just do slash screen view. It works like a normal web server. Slash master.html. And then for the way screenview.py is used, you could see right over here. I did provide it. So screenview dot whatever exe app, etc. First of all, minus sign time, and then the number of minutes you would want this to run, and then minus sign URL. You could also use minus sign T and minus sign U for abbreviation. Next, this is the downloader. So you could use this to remotely download files from a victim's computer. Now, I'm going to copy these. These are actually the same command. I just need to git clone this into var www.html. Oh, that should compile extremely quickly. This is not some like crazy large code. This actually works similarly to how Metasploit works, where you don't want anything to touch the disk. You could even just curl this. You don't even need to output it. You can just literally just run this from memory, as well as downloader. And this is cross-platform. The actual script to download and to view the screen. So, okay. And now, yeah, install the libraries. And this is just PyInstaller. This does not actually use any third-party libraries in the source code itself. This uses urllib.request, not the requests library in Python. Now, if you look at this, this is not actually fully, set up yet. What you're going to need to do is you're going to need to nano, or you could use Vim, but I don't know how to use Vim. I probably should learn how to. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay, so there's this which says insert the name of a directory to place files in. I don't want to put this in any other directory. I want this to be put in just this directory, right? Whenever I get the downloaded file, so I'll just delete that and then just save it like this. Here we go. And now this is all set up. Also for Gliding Sword, I do update everything that I update here. I did update the Shadow Shark listener and all the payloads. Tell me if you would like me to add any new features into this, like more advanced obfuscation, and any post-exploitation libraries which you would want me to make. Disclaimer: I'm not going to be making any ransomware feature. That's not ethical at all. I'm not going to make that. Anything else though, if it's something creative and probably fun to implement in, I would definitely want to try to do that. It would be a really good learning experience, among other things. Also, I'd like you to all try to make your own Shadow Shark reverse shells and post them on GitHub. And I like to see different people's coding styles and how they would implement this into different languages, as well as different features you could add into your own payloads. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.